Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your reading for the new the new moon that is happening in Cancer. It's happening on Monday, July 17th at 2:23 p.m. Eastern Time Zone here in the U.S. Check the chart calculator to see where it is happening for you. But like for instance, if you're in New Zealand, it's actually happening on the 18th. So that is something interesting. Wow. A lot happening in resources. Okay, so that is super fascinating. Okay. All right. Well, Capricorn, you're showing up for yourself. This new moon, by the way, is a Cassini new moon. So for a half hour before to about a half hour afterwards is a really great time to sit down and write down what it is you want to manifest and create over the course of the rest of this decade. This is like another long stretch in it. It is perfect. We have Pluto is in your sign right now, opposing this energy. And we have Neptune in Pisces trining with this energy. And so this is energy that really is very supportive of Capricorn. This is your time, but you got to show up for yourself. You have the rods. So when the rods, the whips, whatever show up, this is about, they're all bundled together. That's very interesting. This is not, It's being consistent. It's bundling your actions together. So it feels almost like multiple things that need to be working in unison for you. You have a long way to change, no kidding, coming up. Capricorn, you're always getting the card of being patient. But this time I think this means that this is the key to the situation. You've already been working on, we have these two storks here, and they have the two little babies that are growing. And so here it is. The transformation is happening. And when you have the transformation card in the house of the transformation, it is happening now. You know that things are happening now. The obstacle has been that maybe you doubted it would happen. It's been so long. Or you're not sure what to hope for, or what it is that you wish to call in, because we have the stars. The clarity, the hope, the dream here in the house of the mountain. And so the struggle is believing that you can have whatever it is you want. Because you're so used to, it's almost like you feel like you always have to work hard for it, and it's hard to believe that it could just be given to you. It's hard to believe that you could just open up and receive it, but you're being asked to anchor into that, because in the area of the action to take, we have the anchor, and in the anchor we have the feminine energy of receiving. Can you just open up to the universe and receive what it is that you are seeking? Can you trust that? And so here in the area of what you've been seeking knowledge about, we have the snake. And the snake here, this is very creative energy the way it's here. Here we have it feels like the Kundalini energy rising. I get different things every time I see the snake. But the snake here is a cobra, and it's standing in its power, and it's rising up. And so seeking information on how do you rise up? How do you manifest this change that is happening? It is happening now. I think I titled one of your readings recently, It's Happening, right? It's already here. The change is happening. But maybe it's hard to believe that. So, feeling safe and secure, feeling like Spirit's got your back, is creating some kind of anxiety. There's some doubts around that showing up here. In the heart space, you are being encouraged with the child to get in touch with your inner child and to trust. She has her eyes closed. She's standing on the edge of a dock, and she is just feeling the excitement of the wind, of the elements. You are safe and protected at this time of change. Spirit's got your back. All right, let's look at resources because that's super interesting. So this is thoughts, feelings, actions. Up here in thoughts, we have this thinking about how do I creatively change everything. This is about understanding, recognizing the change is happening. And so moving forward, what do you do with it? Well, we have the ring of commitment and we have the letter. So for some of you, they're signing an actual physical contract. A business contract. And the reason I'm leaning into business is because we have the fox here, right? Feels like it's probably a business contract. It could be signing a lease or it could be on a piece of property for your business. It could be purchasing a home, although I really don't see that here. But there is, excuse me, in the resources area, there is something that is a very, the letter is about a commitment, and so is the ring. So there is like a contractual commitment here, and there is strategy to be involved in this. I do want to point out, though, that this guy's masked. Make sure you read the contract carefully. We have Mercury getting ready to go into shadow very shortly here. And Mercury in shadow and then into retrograde. And so as it starts to slow down, depending on when you're writing your contract up, that would be something to keep in mind. Let's see here. 8 degrees of Virgo. So Mercury goes into shadow August 4th. Okay, so any contract you sign before then, of course, pay attention to the details. But as it moves into shadow, it starts to slow down and stations retrograde on the 23rd of August and stations direct on the 14th of September and clears the shadow. Around the middle of October. Okay, so signing contracts from the beginning of August to the middle of October, I'm not saying don't do that. I would never say that. I would say, though, be extra diligent because it's in Virgo, and Virgo is detail-oriented, and that energy trines your sign. And so when I see this energy here, and this is in the future phase, right? Past, present, future, beware of the fox in the hen house, right? Make sure that if you're, do your due diligence and make sure that go over it and over it and over it again. Make sure before you do anything, because this kind of feels, especially because we have a snake here in the area of where you're seeking information, the snake can sometimes represent a nefarious situation. And so to just be really cautious and to go through the details before you get yourself involved in a situation that could be not what you were looking for, right? So there's that. But honestly, it still looks really good. And so don't, I think it's about, are you open to receiving the abundance of the universe and allowing yourself to believe that and move in that direction. We have the Traveler. Let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world, or use the same to bring the world to you. So this is also Virgo energy, which is super fascinating to me. So I think that Virgo season, or where you have placements in Virgo, and that energy trines you is really important at this time. But also, maybe you're planning a trip. Interesting. Like you're signing the contract to go on it. For some of you, this could be about signing a contract to go into a field of study, like to sign up for college or something like that. I just feel the need to really, in college would definitely be represented by the rods here, or higher education, or something that's very repetitive and requires discipline. That's why it's a Capricorn card to me. It's repetition and discipline. So you'll really want to pay attention to the details and put in the hard work. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Ooh. And yet, don't forget to be open to having fun. We have the rewild here, the plantain. There's a little twist on the usual. It's about giving yourself permission to reconnect with your inner child and do something you really love, right? Be open to doing something new and exciting and different, being open to dreaming a little. And then we have the card of a spoonful of sugar, the marshmallow. And so there is a seriousness. I think the last videos I did for you was something about it's time to have fun again, something like that. There's a balance that needs to be had. There's this excitement here, but somehow you've forgotten how to daydream a little about a little bit of play, putting that back in. That being said, there's nothing wrong with paying attention to the details, right? So you can do both. And it's finding that balance that is really going to make the difference for you. It's a kind of a really, Capricorn, the astrology is supporting you right now more than any other sign. Right now, things are really falling into place for you. And so when that happens, after you've been sitting on go for quite a while, right? It's felt like sitting on go. And now when all the opportunities are coming up, there's this, oh my God, that's hysterical. There's this energy of wanting to just charge out there and do all the stuff, right? And get it done. But you're being reminded, yes, do that and have fun. Look, you have the card of wild. So you have rewild and wild. May you express all that you are. May express all that you are. Be authentically who you are. Your inner child, you're hardworking, you're innovative and creative, you are committed, and you're willing to do what it takes to transform your world. You are stable, you are someone people can count on, but also remember to be open to receiving, to remember to be part of the dreamers that really dream their way into the world, to be creative, and to receive from the universe everything that is being offered to you. And this card again. So this is at least the fourth time I've seen this card today. Begin. May you start as if you already began. In other words, you are on the road. You are already, it is happening. It is happening. Whatever this change is that you want, the transformation is happening. So enjoy it. Enjoy all of it. Do the thing you want to do. Spread your wings, get out there. But remember, so it's roots and wings. It's flying out there. It's paying attention to the details. It's putting in the hard work, and it's enjoying the fruits of your labor. It is finding that balance, and it is like really moving toward this infinite abundance. The doors are swung wide open for you right now, Capricorn. You are so supported by the astrology right now. It is your time. It is your time. All right, guys. You guys take really great care. My books are open for personal readings. If you're interested in that, be sure to send me an email. And I'm on Facebook every day. We really get into the astrology. Super excited for what I'm seeing for you guys here. And we're working currently with Venus right now on really stepping into our power. But wow, it is both. It is sugar and it is spice right now. So enjoy that. All right, you guys take, oh God, do you know what that reminds me of? I'm done with the reading, but I'll tell you what it reminds me of. I was standing in the grocery store the other day, and I saw this little pint of ice cream, and it was called Mexican hot chocolate. And I'm like, what is that? And oh my God, it is like this chocolate, rich chocolate, and there's like marshmallow in the middle of it, and big chunks of chocolate, and so much chili. Oh my God, it is hot, and it is cold, and it is sweet, and it is spicy. It is everything, and that right here, Capricorn, is what is available to you. You can have it all. All right, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.